Lionel Messi is the second highest paid footballer on Earth in 2022. He's also one of the richest athletes on the planet. He used his salary to purchase lavish mansions, luxurious private jets, and some of the most expensive sports cars that ever existed. He is also one of only 3 soccer players who surpassed $100 million in total earnings in 2022, and his current $600 million net worth is going to grow due to his lucrative endorsement deals. From lavish Miami penthouses to his own $200 million theme park. Here are the top 10 things Messi owns that cost more than your life. While normal people have normal iPhone, Messi isn't allowed to have a regular one. Messi's unique model is fully customized. In fact, his name, jersey number, and team logo are all engraved into the phone, which is also covered in solid gold. Consider this: a standard iPhone XS cost around $1,000, while Messi's is worth around $21,000. What's even more incredible is that it's the cheapest item in this video. So let's move on to something more expensive. Now, you can't be Lionel Messi without wearing a flashy watch. His watch collection includes Audemars Piguet's worth $25,000, Rolex is worth $45,000, and Patek Philippe's worth $100,000. While these are some of the most luxurious brands on the market, none of them can compete with his rarest models. The 7-time Ballon d'Or winner also owns the Epic X Chrono, which he himself created in collaboration with the luxury watchmaker Jacob & Company. Not only can Messi afford any luxury watch he wants, but he can also create limited editions of a luxury model that celebrates his own greatness. The watch has a price tag of $150,000 and is limited to 180 pieces worldwide. However, $150,000 is small compared to Messi's Epic SF24 Tourbillon Rose Gold worth $210,000. This rose gold watch is one of the few timepieces on Earth that can identify the time, date, and city you're in. However, Messi's most expensive watch is one that money cannot buy. After Messi set one of football's most epic records by winning his 7th Ballon d'Or, Swiss watch manufacturer Pernell has decided to create something unique to celebrate his success. In fact, Messi is the only man in the world that owns the original Pernell Ballon d'Or 2021 in rose gold, but the watch became so popular, Pernell eventually produced 8 more commercially available pieces, each costing $350,000. When Messi scored 91 goals during his record-breaking year, the entire world knew Messi's foot was exceptional. So one of Tokyo's most famous jewelers wanted to realize something unique for Messi that only a multi-millionaire could afford, and he flew to Spain exclusively to work on this project with him. Japanese jeweler Ginza Tanaka created a gold cast of Messi's left foot in honor of his 4th Ballon d'Or win. It's not only made of solid 25-karat gold, but it's also signed by Messi himself, and it was valued at $5.25 million. Messi's car collection includes Range Rovers, Escalades, and Chargers. However, once he started earning millions, he took things to a whole new level. There are $150,000 Audi R8s, $200,000 Maseratis, $300,000 Ferraris, and a $600,000 Mercedes SLS. Even if we're talking about over $1 million for the cars alone, all of these combined can't even compare to his most expensive models. The most extravagant vehicle Messi owns is the famous Pagani Zonda Roadster. This is one of the most expensive as well as fastest cars on Earth, as well as one of the scarcest and most required. Messi is definitely going beyond all limits, and I can't even imagine what he was thinking when he purchased a car that can reach speeds of 230 miles per hour, because this Pagani is so fast, just driving it down the street is unlawful. The Argentine soccer star paid around $2 million for this monster. Now, I suppose squandering $2 million is not a big loss for Messi. He earns over $1 million every week, and this is the reason why he spent around 32 million euros to acquire not only the most luxurious car in his collection, but also one of the most expensive cars on Earth. The 32 million euro price tag demanded for the car isn't even the craziest part, because Messi almost had it stolen by his historical rival, Cristiano Ronaldo. The soccer stars reportedly took part in a car auction held in Paris, and Lionel Messi appears to have defeated and overbid his competitor Ronaldo to win the famous 1957 Ferrari 335 5S Spider Scaglietti. This car, like all of Messi's previous automobiles, is one of his most prized possessions. Now, you can understand why he spends even more money on parking. Messi's homes are worth more than $60 million. His real estate portfolio includes $5 million condos, $10 million mansions, and even a $44 million castle. But first, let's take a look at his lavish Miami apartment. The craziest part about this condo is that it is provided with its own car lift. When Messi spends his time in Florida, he stays at the Porsche Design Tower, a luxury condo where your car is literally the key. You simply have to scan it, and a car elevator carries you into your living room. This allows its residents to get into their cars without leaving their quarters, creating a coveted element of privacy for high-profile people like Lionel Messi. Messi's apartment features 2 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, marble floors and countertops, its own bar, and floor-to-ceiling windows. It also allows Messi to enjoy panoramic ocean views and have his own private balcony. Now, you can easily understand why this place cost him $5 million, but despite all these amenities, this is Messi's cheapest residence. Messi is famous for loving Florida so much that he bought an even more expensive house down the street. This time, he didn't just buy an apartment, he paid $7.3 million for the entire 9th floor at Regalia, an ultra-luxury condo. The 9th floor unit is provided with everything a star like Messi needs, like 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, a 1,000-bottle wine cellar, and a movie theater. The place is also provided with a spa, a hot tub, and a fitness center. However, the most fascinating thing about the condo is that it is provided with 6 pools. Since Messi bought an entire floor, he was able to get a full 360-degree view of the Miami skyline. Take a look at this. Not only did Messi spend a huge amount of money to look at the water in Florida, he spent twice as much to be out there. Messi owns the most expensive yacht of any football star, and that's why he is known as the King of the Sea. His Mayora 7C yacht, valued at over $13 million, is 92 feet long and is provided with 4 bedrooms, a VIP suite, and can reach speeds of more than 25 miles per hour. Lionel Messi also leases a $15 million luxury plane. It is provided with a full kitchen, 2 bathrooms, televisions, and can accommodate up to 16 people. On the outside, Messi made it clear that this is his plane. Not only does the plane boast his personal number 10 on the tail, the steps feature his name, his wife's name, the names of all his children, and what the? Subscribe to Business Boss. Yeah, even Messi subscribes. So make sure to follow him and subscribe to the channel so you can stay up to date with all of our latest videos. As we all know, not all travel can be done by private jet, and now that we're landing in Barcelona, we have to rent a car to reach Messi's lavish mansion as the president banned planes from flying over it. In 2009, Messi purchased this property for $1.8 million and then spent another $6 million renovating and customizing it to his preferences. Inside the mansion, there's a whole floor dedicated to his personal gym. It is provided with treadmills, benches, weights, basketball court, and a whole wall dedicated to Muhammad Ali. When he trains, he can also admire the mountains, and as a football player, Messi's mansion is also provided with a football field. He practices his skills here to always improve himself. The lavish mansion also features a swimming pool where the soccer star can relax when he's not working out. Without doubt, Messi's $10 million mansion is unique. However, since his arrival at PSG in 2022, Messi's upgrade has cost him 4 times as much. In fact, when Messi looked for a house in Paris, he decided to rent a $44 million castle called the Pink Palace. The castle features 30 rooms, a movie theater, a squash court, a gym, its own parking garage, and one of the most insane indoor swimming pools on earth. Messi's new crib brings his total home value to almost $66 million. However, this isn't even among Messi's 3 most expensive possessions, because he purchased something so expensive that only billionaires can afford it. Since 2017, Messi has been the proud owner of the hotel chain MIM Hotels. He paid 30 million euros to purchase a 4-star hotel located near the beach and seafront promenade of Sitges, 40 kilometers from Barcelona. It features 77 rooms, a health spa with water circuit, a pool, and a rooftop bar overlooking the sea and stunning views. He then acquired a 52-room hotel located near the city center center of Ibiza. It features a rooftop terrace bar with a DJ that offers some of the best views in the whole country. Messi also installed an underwater DJ set in the pool area that allows guests to listen to music while underwater. However, these two hotels are not the only ones owned by Messi. The football star also owns a hotel on the island of Mallorca, another on the Costa del Sol, and one directly close to Spain's largest winter resort called Hotel Mem Baquera. The four-star hotel features 141 rooms which offer views overlooking the Aran Valley. It is also provided with a spa, an indoor swimming pool, a gym, and mountain guide services. He invested more than $180 million to grow his hotel empire. Despite this, Messi is first and foremost one of the best footballers ever seen, and just for this, he cares so much about his fans that he spent even more money so you could live his life. Messi has recently made history by buying the Messi Experience Park, one of the most expensive acquisitions made by any athlete in history. This $200 million project is being developed to allow fans to relive Messi's remarkable climb to fame. The theme park is provided with over 46,000 square feet of entertainment, including theaters, holographic technology, and virtual reality, but that's not everything. Messi wants to add other services like hotels, roller coasters, a football field, and a high-speed train that takes you directly to Shanghai. Messi is the only soccer player ever to have his own theme park, and that's why it cost him over $200 million. Messi is admired not only for his talent on the pitch, but also for his maturity and generosity. Being born into a poor family, Lionel knows the hardships of the more unfortunate, so he considers it his duty to share some of his wealth with the community and assist people who have less than him. The PSG player has also established his organization, the Leo Messi Foundation, which encourages poor children to achieve their life goals. He has been funding the organization for nearly 15 years, and it isn't just about education, it's about saving lives. That's why Messi donates a significant portion of his wealth to medical research and hospitals for children with fatal illnesses. During one of his interviews, Messi said that the mission of the organization is to protect the health and safety of young children around the world who lack the means to fend for themselves. Messi doesn't just look at kids as fans. He considers it his duty to inspire and help as many people as possible. Messi even auctioned off the cleats he wore when he made his record-setting 644th goal for Barcelona for over $100,000 and donated the proceeds to charity. Lionel Messi's charitable foundation has donated 200,000 euros to over 2,000 people in Kenya just to get access to food and water. He also collaborated with David Beckham to help rebuild communities that have been affected by natural disasters. Messi is also aware of how damaging the pandemic has been for the world, and that's why he donated approximately 1 million euros to healthcare organizations to aid COVID-19 pandemic relief. Even though Messi is first and foremost a footballer, he doesn't like to be remembered solely for that. So next time you see him on the pitch, remember that he's not playing for himself, he's inspiring and helping millions of people. Which of Messi's possessions surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments below. And if you're mind blown by how Lionel Messi spends his millions, make sure to check my video on how Kylian Mbappe spends his. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.